Good afternoon. My name is Staff Sergeant Duquette, and I'm a recruiter for the United States Air Force. Got a question for you. You want to put yourself in a better position to succeed in life? Well, you came to the right place. I've served 13 years in the United States Air Force, some of which was active duty as a Joint Terminal Attack Controller, and some was spent as a reservist in the aerial porter career field. Experiences are different for everyone. Mine were pretty positive. The military has taught me some life skills that I don't think you can get really from anywhere else. And also, the military has given me the opportunity to further my education at no expense. And lastly, they have methods and procedures in place that make the transition from civilian life to military life fairly easy. So let's talk about why the military is a good option and why potentially going into one of the career fields that I have been in is even potentially a little better of an option. So first off, life skills are acquired in different ways. Some are more important than others. And the military gives you the opportunity to learn and practice these skills. First off, they're going to start off with core values, integrity before self, integrity first. So being honest with yourself, your coworkers, your work. Service before self, putting your work in front of your own personal activities outside of work. And then excellence in all we do. So doing your job, excellent, being good at what you do. You're going to learn leadership. You're going to be given tasks to complete, and more than likely you're going to have soldiers or airmen with you to complete that task, and you're going to be in charge of the group. You're going to have to delegate. You're going to learn how to work in teams and groups. It leads you on to my next point, team-based atmosphere. Some people don't, believe it or not, don't really know how to work together in groups. And the Air Force is very diverse, and you will be working together in groups. And then also it's going to teach you some cultural understanding and how cultures differ from other cultures. I've lived all over the world. I lived in Germany, was deployed to Iraq, Korea, lived in Hawaii, all around the States. And those foreign countries, things are a little different, and you get to understand other cultures and basically see that there's a lot more to life than the one little town that you've lived in your whole life. And these skills that you're going to learn are sought after by Fortune 500 companies and well-paying employers, and provides you basically with options at the end of your enlistment. Your resume is going to look good. Next, I want to go on and talk about education. Education is very expensive nowadays, and the military is actually willing to pay for you to attend school while on orders, while on active duty. And also, if you decide to separate, you know what? They're gonna pay for school for a degree as well. So the two different items I'm going to talk about is the post 9/11 GI Bill. Okay, this is going to pay for 36 months of college of your choice, wherever you want to go. And it's also going to pay you a direct check monthly to survive. So it's a way to say, for the military to say, thanks, you know what, here's a little package to transition back to civilian life. And also, if you decide to stay in the military, you can pass that down to your children. It's a great option. Next, tuition assistance. That's going to be something that you use while you're on active duty orders. You can take classes for free at colleges and use tuition assistance. These education benefits alone are why some people decide to enlist. I know airmen that went into active duty, used tuition assistance, were able to attain a bachelor's degree, and once they separated and went back to civilian life, they used their post 9/11 GI Bill and attained a master's degree. So basically, I got a master's degree for free. It's not free; you still got to do all the homework and the work, but dollar-wise, it was free. So let's talk about your transition. Military makes it fairly easy to transition through their methods and procedures. First off, you're going to go to basic training. You're going to learn how to be in the military. You're going to learn how to go about your daily life in the military. Chain of command, you're going to learn about that and rank structure, how to address people, how to wear your uniform, all of those kinds of things. You're going to learn discipline. Some people don't know discipline, but the military is definitely good at teaching you that. After you're done with basic, you're going to head over to tech school. Tech school, you're going to learn your job. You're going to learn the basics to your job, to your career field that you're going into. And then after that, you're going to be headed off to your first unit, where the training never stops. Once you get to your first unit, that's when you really get some on-the-job training, and you will really start diving into what you're going to be doing day to day with the career field that you're in. Finally, I'd like to get to an undermanned career field. The one that I was actually in is a tactical air control party. They fall under Special Warfare Command in the United States Air Force, and I'd like to go over some benefits if you're interested. So first off, there's a reenlistment bonus of $100,000. So every time you reenlist, you get $100,000, which is, I mean, who wouldn't like that? You'd be crazy not to like that. There's schools that you can go to. A lot of schools that are provided to TACPs. Free fall, Pathfinder, Ranger, Airborne, jumping out of airplanes, cool guy stuff like that. Fun stuff to do. And travel. TACPs are constantly traveling around to different places, different areas in the United States, to ranges, and working with pilots and aircraft. And lastly, I mean, who doesn't like to see a bomb hit a target and explode? It's pretty cool, actually, when you're there and you see it. In conclusion, if you're seeking a challenge and want to better your life for you and your family, then the military might be right for you. We talked about life skills, education benefits, transition, and options. We're excited that you decided to come in today, and what questions might you have for me?